Oh my god. I did a whole reading and forgot the reason why I was doing the reading. I got distracted by like the fact that I've got a phone screen situation for a job. I'm gonna try an interview here and then start working after the move. So after the end of February, starting March, hopefully I will be employed again. Oh, but right, I'm gonna dye my hair, I think. I fucked around with that purple hair dye filter, 9 of Pentacles, and it wasn't supposed to be purple. I thought it was gonna turn it blonde or something, you know, like I just wanted to see what it would look like. And I haven't dyed my hair anything other than black ever. I've always gone darker, never brighter, and I really don't like that whole orange look, High Priestess. So I'm not gonna do that unless it's like a professional situation where they can do it right. But the purple I never considered. I did do like blue highlights at one point. So like it almost looked like if there was a like blue light above you and it was shining down on like black hair, that's kind of how it looked, like the whole Sasuke vibe. 8 of Pentacles. And I really liked that, but I only did it the one time. And purple, I've never done before. And I kind of liked it with orange, and I've been wearing a lot of orange lately. 3 of Pentacles. It kind of reminded me of like a Batman villain. I liked it. So I don't know, I'm thinking about purple. The job in question doesn't really care about hair color. Ace of Wands and 4 of Wands. But I want to go into hotels because that's going to make it easier to travel. And I don't think they're going to be cool with purple hair. So I think 5 of Pentacles. While I have this little like pit stop back home, I might just fuck around and like try some shit. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Take it day by day. But if I turn purple overnight somehow, you know what happened. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the 9 of Swords. Oh, is our Emperor anxious about our hairstyle choices regarding our career? It's gonna be okay, I promise. If I do it, it won't be forever. But Page of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. I've always liked natural hair color more. I've never really gone out of my way for crazy hair. I had a mohawk and I was gonna dye that green, but all of the greens I found weren't the kind of greens I wanted. It was like, you know that guy from Stranger Things with the green mohawk? I was kind of going for that, but I wanted like, he might have had Liberty Spikes actually, but I wanted it to be like darker, like foresty, electric-y green, and I couldn't find anything like that, the star. So I didn't do it. I ended up just shaving my mohawk right before I started doing all the TikToks. Knight of Cups. Because, you know, it was a fun idea, but it was just like something to do, you know what I mean? I didn't actually really want a mohawk. I just wanted to do something with my hair. Knight of Pentacles. And sometimes that's the important thing. Like, do you guys ever feel like, this might be more of a feminine thing, but whenever you're going through like a really drastic change in your life, you just have to, like, Knight of Swords, just fucking cut your hair. It's some kind of like trauma response to transmute the energy. 6 of Pentacles. And for a long time, I didn't really understand why I did that. Every time I felt like emotionally overwhelmed, I would make some kind of physical change in my teenage years. Because, you know, when I was in high school, I was very concerned about, you know, appearance and being liked. I was a people pleaser for sure. Queen of Pentacles. Like one time somebody was mean to me for literally no reason, and I was like, what can I change about myself in order to make this class a better experience for the both of us? Because like I don't really appreciate what's happening, and I'm sure you don't appreciate what's happening, even though I don't know what the fuck I did. So like, what is it? And like, she even told me at the time, like, it's a me problem, not a you problem. You didn't do anything. I just don't like you. And it's, you know, like that was, I think, the first time I really understood judgment, that your energy can be enough. And when somebody triggers you just by being who they are, you instantly, the sun, have to look at that as an experience to grow and learn. Like really examine that person and understand why. What about you is making you feel that way about them? What are you observing in them that does that to you? The Four of Pentacles. I think that's still something I'm doing. You know, I'm still, even though I'm no longer a people pleaser and I don't give a shit what anybody thinks, what I think of me is what matters. There's still some part of me. Two of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Tower that doesn't feel seen all the way. For a long time, that was a fear of mine. A fear. Like literally, it would give me like a PTSD flashback if I felt like somebody actually saw who I was. Because I was convinced that if anybody saw who I really was, the Empress, I would be ridiculed and rejected. That lines up with the Nine of Swords and the Emperor. That fear still exists on some level, still needs to be conquered on some level. Two of Pentacles. With the King of Pentacles, if I'm struggling with my pentacle energy, it would make sense, Page of Cups, intuitively, that he is also struggling with his pentacle energy. And we saw that in the cards. Two of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the World. Completing financial cycles seems to be the next thing on the board. Though we have been drawing Three of Cups with him a lot also, which could be reunion, manifestation, post the World. We've got the Nine of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the World, the Star, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Swords with the Magician. That could be reunion for sure. Wheel of Fortune is the confirmation card. Well, I've also what I say regarding the twin flame situation seems tricky. It seems to be the determining factor today as to whether the message can go out or not. Because I think he's in a crossroads. Mental. He has been in a mental prison regarding the Ace of Cups. Fear of destruction as a result, but knowing that the victory would be unmatched. The Six of Wands, along with Judgment and the Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, with Judgment and the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Cups, with the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. I think this masculine Six of Cups understands that this feminine is either the best or the worst thing for them, and that which direction that goes, Three of Wands, depends entirely on the way that they interact. It's like a bomb that if you wire it just right, creates a infinite nuclear power source. But if you wire it incorrectly, Page of Wands, if you come at it the wrong direction, with the wrong intents, with the wrong ideas, it can be very destructive. The Hermit. And that kind of contemplation might be necessary with a relationship so potent that it's almost a force of nature. But that contemplation and introspection can become a mental prison. The cards are suggesting that intellect be used to cut through the illusions and understand it for what it is. And understand that your intentions are what creates your result. Seven of Swords, stand in your